Good morning. Before we begin, I'd like to welcome President of Student Council, Giovanni De La Rosa, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Would you all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Star Spangled Banner being played by 8th grade student Killian McNamee. Awesome job, Killian. Love that. You may now be seated. Okay. Good afternoon, family and friends, middle school staff, board members, central administration including Superintendent Freer, Dr. Boyd, Mr. Zimmer, high school principal, Mr. Opitz, and welcome to the 2025 Highland Middle School Moving Up ceremony. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Andy Carnwright, and I've been lucky enough to have worked with these 8th grade students for the last 3 years. The first 1.5 years as the assistant principal and the last year and a half as the principal. The last 3 years together, we have seen many ups and downs, changes, challenges, alterations, and detours on your path, 8th graders, through middle school. This group of students has been able to adapt and continue through every twist and turn with positive attitude and amazing adaptability, including last year when we were abruptly displaced from the middle school, which I'm sure you all remember. That was memorable. These students have truly shown what it means to go with the flow and have exhibited tremendous resilience. 8th graders, I have anecdotally told you multiple times that you were my favorite class that we have here. Well, I don't really have a favorite class. I will say that I've really enjoyed this group immensely over the last 3 years. So that's a credit to you all for raising awesome kids. Parents and families, I have to give this group of young adults a lot of credit for being good humans in general. As a whole, I can say that I am impressed by their sense of humor, their intelligence, and their kindness. Middle school can be a really tough place for kids to learn and grow. And this class is one that I always have fond memories of based on their character and positive aura. Thank you, 8th graders. Lastly, if you attended last year's ceremony, you may have heard this message, but I really think that it's important and it's really something that I live by, so I'm going to say it again. 8th graders, this is for you. As you continue to learn, grow, and progress through life, you'll hear many rules for success from other people saying things like work hard, be on time, strive for excellence, never settle, focus on your goals, so on and so forth. And while those things may be important, and they are, I want to leave you with one final word of advice that I think is the most important. Be kind. Be kind to one another as classmates. Be kind to your family and friends. Be kind to those people you might meet on the street. And always be kind to yourselves. I promise that if you are kind to the people around you, you will be a successful person regardless of the path you choose. Thank you for all of the great memories, and congratulations to you, the future class of 2029, on your moving up. I would now like to welcome to the podium NJHS President Ella Perry.
Good morning, Superintendent Freer, our Principal, Mr. Carnwright, Vice Principal, Mrs. Hathaway, teachers, staff, family members, and friends, as well as importantly, my fellow class of 2029 students. It is my honor to give you this speech this graduation morning. I have to be honest, I really struggled with the content of this speech. After all, what can a graduating 8th grade student have to tell a room full of her peers and adults? While sitting at my mom's desk, typing, and deleting again, I was growing increasingly frustrated. Then I looked up and took note of a piece of paper she had posted on her magnet board. It was from Peloton, and it read, "When I need that extra motivation, I will remember. There is beauty in the struggle, to look back, to look forward, to do it because I want to, and to believe that I will." How appropriate, I thought. Here I was, struggling to come up with thoughts for today, and that little piece of paper was there to remind me how truly fortunate I am to be giving this speech. It reminded me to look back on the last 9 years of formal school education and think about how much we have learned and how far we have already come. In the same token, though, it made me think about how much more I must learn in my next phase of education, Highland High School. My current aspiration is to become a physician like my mother, my grandmother, and my great-grandfather. I plan to learn as much as I can in the next 4 years because I want to give back someday and help people feel better and live longer, healthier lives. High school is the next step in our journey to becoming valuable adults to society. I know it will be very different from middle school. The information to be learned will be harder, and assignments to be completed will be more and more challenging. And of course, that can be a lot of pressure. However, before I let my mind run away with me, I would like to remind us again of what the paper said. Believe that I can, believe that we will. Learning is a gift. If there is one thing that middle school has taught us, and I hope we all take with us up to the high school, it's that success doesn't come from luck or shortcuts. It comes from effort, determination, and pushing through when we felt like giving up. So today, I stand in front of you all to remind you that learning is not always easy, but we can be motivated to work harder by our past successes. We must value the education we are truly fortunate to have, as this is an opportunity that many people, especially young girls in this world, that are still not able to enjoy. And lastly, I'm here to remind you that you must believe in yourself to achieve your goals. Always know that with hard work, anything is possible. Because as Howard A. Tolman says, you get what you work for, not what you wish for. Thank you again for your time and this opportunity to speak. I am truly honored.
Thank you so much, Ella. We appreciate your words. Okay. At this time, we will begin the presentation of certificates to the 8th grade students.
Ready? Khaled Amadou. Colin Anthony. Aria Arceri. Brooke Baker. Mariah Bennett. Joshua Benson. Maeve Berrien. Ava Bernier. Samantha Bernstein Bass. Nicolette Bellotti. Callie Bishop. Valerie Brienza. Alexa Brattel. Aiden Brown. And Mary Catherine Bunker. Annabelle Butler. Jaden Caballero. Claire Casamento. Evan Casio. Addison Castro. Raylan Shaffatelli. Gage Conklin. Caden Costa. Lorenzo Cusa. Giovanni Della Rosa. Trevor Depew. Kaylin DeCordo. And Paul DeCordo. Mason Duvall. Savannah Dimitro. Bailey Douglas. Ryan Duffy. Lucan Dunn. Emily Ellie. Jack Elliott. Elijah Evans. Serenity Ferris. Brianna Finley. Joseph Fisher. Gavin Good. Natalie Gorton. And Jade Griselli. Amelia Hasbrook. Edward Hasbrook. Kellen Hawley. Maber Huerta. Zoe Hires. Wesley Intanti. Guy Isidore. Ava J. Cox. Gabriel Katsadis. Isla Kenny. Ryan Cruzen. Joseph Kulaga. And Aniela Kanicki.
Matthew LaForge. Taylor LaForge. Dawson Lambert. Nathaniel Landell. Layla Leahy. Addison Lynch. Violet Madalena. Giovanni Maldonado. Raymond Malley Jr. Ivy Manning. Annalie Marshall. Killian McNamee. Sophia Menezes. Adriana Minard. And Matthew Monteverdi. Jason Neshawat. Patrick Newton. Layla Nieves. Amari Nogue Lynch. Dominic Knoll. Anthony Nostrand. Haley Nunez. Anna Maria Ostel. Angelia Osterhout. Angelina Palmatier. McLean Parker. Via Patel. Tanya Perez Perez. And Ella Perry. Dominic Pino Burns. Harmony Porter Barnes. Michael Potenza. Lucas Ratzloff. Christopher Robert. Gabriel Rocha. Sandy Romero Balvin. Angelo Russo. Samantha Sadler. Victoria Sadler. Allison Schaefer. Lorelei Schoonover. Dylan Scrow. And Jorge Silva. Sadhu Singhate. Matthew Smith. Gabriel Swart. Aubrey Sweatland. Violet Zabo. Shayla Ta. Olivia Tobin. Santiago Torres Gans. Reese Tucker. Donovan Valente. Ian Vallardes Gomez. Reese Van Zant. Allison Werba. And Caitlin Werba. Justin Wyrick. Nicholas White. Ryan White. Mason Widmark. Henry Wilklow. Jonalyn Youngren.
Let's hear it one more time for the future class of 2029. All right. Okay. In closing, I'd like to thank you again one more time for being here on this special day. And without further ado, I'd like to present to you the future Highland High School class of 2029.